So that's the Warbonnet Thunderbird setup. I don't have the little mini doors out. They're tucked inside. I'll show you how that works. The cords on the panel pullouts are for putting a trekking pole over the top or a stick. I did bring my trekking pole, so I'll see if I can find some sticks and show you what that looks like. So I'll get the doors out and I'll get the trekking pole up, and we'll talk about the Thunderfly and why it's an amazing tarp. So to set my tarp up, what I do is I have a prusik here on my guy line, and that allows me to simply just pull it to adjust it. So I can't do it right now, but you just put your other hand on the prusik and slide it up and down, and then on the stake I just have a loop. So there's no knots, there's nothing to fiddle with. It's a great idea. I got it from Jack's Drinkwater, I think, on YouTube. He has some cool stuff, so check it out if you want to see how it's done. He has a really good video on it. So we're under the tarp now, and how I get my doors tied back is I have guy line running from one end to the other. And what that allows me to do is it keeps my doors nice and tidy underneath. You can hang stuff from here if you want to dry stuff out. That wasn't my idea, the hanging stuff. But also, you can just run around the tree. Don't worry about stakes or anything for the doors. So I'll show you what that looks like. And what I did for my guy lines is I made them same length as the line for my ridge line for my tarp. That way I should always be able to reach the same distance. If that makes sense to you. And you can see on these lines I have another prusik. I use lots of prusiks, and that allows me to adjust it to make it tighter, pull the door up, or when I put it on the tree I can adjust the length. So it's really simple, nice and easy. So here's the guy line for my door. I'm going to set it up and show you what it looks like. Just reach around the tree. This is a big tree from this side. And then I'm going to click here and then bring these doors together. There we go. Okay, so that, and then all I'm going to do is if it needs to be tighter, I can just tighten it up like that. And boom. One thing I love about this idea for doors versus full-size doors, which I have another tarp that has full-size doors, is that when it's raining, I can still get under the tarp. Whereas a full-size door is closed up, you have to like crawl under. It's really annoying. So this is what it looks like all set up with the doors closed. I'll try to find some sticks for the panel pullouts. And we'll go underneath and show you what it looks like underneath here too, but it's tons of coverage. It's great. So looking down towards the head end, you can see there's tons of room under here. I don't have it pulled out. There is a slight breeze, and the tarp stays pretty tight. So yeah, it's good. I really like it. Let's try and find some sticks to set it up for you, the pullouts. So there's it from the front with the panel pullouts up. Looks kind of cool. I recommend using trekking poles because they're smoother, or the carbon poles that Warbonnet sells. The sticks work, but I just feel like you could poke a hole in your tarp pretty easy with them. I don't think I'll use sticks. I think I'll use my trekking poles. On the inside, so this is looking towards the foot end now, but there's just a lot more space. Probably hard to tell, but it feels a lot more like a tent in some ways than a tarp, and it definitely keeps the tarp from blowing in your face. So pretty cool option. I'll show you how I set mine up. Okay, so here's my pull out on the stick. So I have some guy line here, and then again a prusik, so I can adjust the tension. And this is about 14 inches long. And then on my prusik, I put just a little cord lock so I can cinch down onto the stick or the trekking pole so it doesn't like bounce off in the wind. I think I'd be kind of paranoid of falling off otherwise and poking a hole. So you can see, again, depending on the stick, depending on the tension. So yeah, these are about 14 inches long, the guy lines, and a prusik and a cord lock. So works really well. I like it. One thing I wanted to say too is with the guy lines and the panel pullouts and everything in the bag, it comes out to 481 grams or 17 ounces. And I think that's pretty good for such a large tarp with such good end coverage. So if you're wondering what it actually weighs all tricked out, 481 grams. So I know this is not really a true review because I haven't used a Thunderfly yet, in any kind of backpacking conditions. I just got it. But I've owned several tarps. I've owned sil poly tarps and sil nylon tarps. And I really like this tarp. I feel like it's kind of like the sweet spot between just a regular tarp and a tarp with full-size doors without the huge weight penalty. So if you're looking for a tarp, I really suggest the Thunderfly. I like it better than the Mini Fly because that does go down a little bit further, so you can have it up higher, and then also you get the panel pullouts, which is a really cool thing I never had before, and I really like it. So it's worth the extra weight in my opinion. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. But you'll see this tarp in future videos, and hopefully I'll get to do a long-term review on it a year from now or so. So thanks for watching.